Hey there! Welcome to another cool video on our channel. In this video, we are going to see how to install the all-new Windows 11 right on your PC in the simplest way possible. Back in the day, Microsoft claimed that Windows 10 would be the ultimate final Windows operating system and the updates will be given to the same. They then wanted to bring out a competition for the Chrome OS, and to keep up the word, they announced the name as Windows 10X. Later, the same got cancelled and some of the features and its resources are to be shifted to Windows 10. But to keep up the hype, they are about to release the same with the name Windows 11. So basically, Windows 11 is just a combination of Windows 10X features on an upgraded Windows 10. Anyways, if we are done wasting time, let's just keep all the things aside and let the tech begin. The required ingredients to cook Windows 11 are The required items to install Windows 11 are a pen drive with at least 8GB storage, the ISO file of Windows 11, and a bootable pen drive creator, which in this case is PowerISO. All of the mentioned items can be found in the description below. Head over to the link given in the description below and click on the provided link to download the ISO file. I will be providing multiple mirror links just in case to be in safe hands. Once you download the ISO file, make sure you check the details of the downloaded file by verifying the file extension to be .iso and the file size to be 4.53 GB. Make sure you have the same file and not a corrupted one or a virus. Always download from trusted sources. Now we have to load the ISO in the pen drive and make it bootable. I have already made a video on creating multi-bootable USB drives via another software. Anyways, now I am showing the way to do it via PowerISO. Click on the PowerISO link provided and you would be redirected to this page. Now download the setup file. Double click on the setup and complete the installation by hitting next a couple of times. Once done, you would be seeing a shortcut for the same on your desktop. If for some reason you don't see it, just search PowerISO in the search bar. Make sure to run the program as administrator. You would be getting this prompt to wait for a couple of seconds and click on Continue Trial Version. Click on the Tools option in the menu and select the Create Bootable USB Drive option. Now click on the Browse icon. Select the Windows 11 image ISO file. Now plug in the empty pen drive to your PC. And make sure you have selected the correct device over here, as it would do a format during the process. Once selected everything, click on the Start button and let the process complete. Then you would be getting a warning box. Mentioned data on the pen drive would be overridden. Click OK. After it gets finished, you would be seeing this dialog box. Click OK. Now you are officially all ready to install Windows 11. Keep your pen drive plugged in and shut down your PC. Now turn on your PC and get into BIOS settings of your device. Here, every PC has a somewhat different method to get into BIOS settings. Some PCs get into BIOS settings by F12, for some it is F2. In my case, hitting the delete button made the work. If you don't know the BIOS key for your PC, try hitting each one of them or Google the same. Once you get into the BIOS, you have to know that most of the time mouse controls won't work in there. You have to use the keyboard instead. Follow the on-screen instructions to control and change the settings. Now, you have to enable the USB boot option in the BIOS settings if it is disabled, and prioritize your pen drive over other devices available. To do that, get into the boot menu and find where you can set the device priority for booting. As I said earlier, all the BIOS are different depending on the motherboard manufacturer. Some devices directly have boot manager or boot menu priority to change the first boot device. After finding the same, set your pen drive to be the first boot priority over the other devices available. In my MSI laptop, I have the boot order priorities right in the boot menu. Now we have to change the first boot option to be the bootable pen drive we created earlier. As mentioned before, we have to control and save the changes via keyboard with the help of on-screen instructions. Once done, save the changes and restart your PC. Now your PC boots right to the ISO file and you can install Windows. Initially you would be shown this updated Windows logo. Give it a couple of seconds and you would be taken to the standard Windows installation wizard. Select the installation language and click Next. Click on the Install Now button to continue. Now click on I don't have a product key option. Here we can see all the editions of Windows 11 listed. They are pretty much similar to that of Windows 10. At the moment, the Windows 11 ISO supports only 64-bit architecture systems. I am going to select the Windows 11 Pro edition. If for some reason your PC doesn't let you install Windows 11, check out the video on possible quick fixes to solve the problem in the description. Click on the custom installation option as we don't already have Windows 11 installed. Select the disk you want to install Windows 11 on and click Next. Now give your PC some time to do its work and your PC may restart a couple of times during the process. Once your PC restarts for the last time, you can remove your pen drive. After restarting, you can see the updated Windows logo. Once everything loads, you can continue with the setup. Select the country and click Yes. Here everything seems pretty fluid and the graphic animations are smooth. Select the keyboard layout and click Yes. I'm gonna skip the second keyboard layout. It says checking for updates. The animations are way better than Windows 10 for sure. I'm gonna select personal use and click Next. Now you have to sign in with your Microsoft account if you want. I'm gonna do it real quick. We can then set up a PIN and click OK. Then we get the privacy settings page, select them accordingly and click on Accept. It then asks us to select how we are going to use Windows 11 to give relevant suggestions. Select them and click Accept. Then select the OneDrive saving options as needed and click Next. Again give it a couple of seconds to load the things for the first time. Here we can see the updated waiting page with animated particles in the background. Once the loading completes, you are all done. Windows 11 is successfully installed on your PC. I will be linking a playlist about installation errors, walkthrough, etc. related to Windows 11. Check them out if needed. And that was it guys for this video. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down the video suggestions you want to see next on Techniverse Spotted. And lastly, subscribe to our channel for more cool stuff.